Hey everyone, Avix here. Welcome back to video 2 of the Fovoham Division, matches 3 and 4. For match 3, we have the Orbonne Covenant, which was made by ZodiacBlade, going up against the Gold Diggers of Advent, Angel, and Hart. Taking a quick look at the formation. Let me go ahead and fix this quick. We have 4-team Orbonne Covenant. We have Hands Out the Ninja with Throw, Punch Art, and Attack Up. We have Sarah the Oracle, Yin Yang Magic and White Magic. Also has Equip Armor to become a little more bulky. And HP Restore and move HP up to help even more. So that can be quite a tanky unit for being a caster. We have Victoria the Summoner, Summon Magic and Black Magic with Short Charge. And Link the Marksman, Precision, Item, and Concentrate. For Team Gold Diggers, we have Angel the Taiju. We have Advent the Sacred. We have Hart the Oracle with Yin Yang Magic, White Magic, and Short Charge. Once again, going to be a lot of short cast on the status and healing magics. And Seraphic the Mediator with Talk Skill, Precision, and Equip Armor. Once again, another bulky unit. So yeah, just a few notes about the Zodiac. This team actually has opposing Zodiacs where it has 2 Aries, which have no relation to the Scorpio and the Pisces. Pisces and Scorpio have good compat. And then this Mediator actually has good combat with the Archer and worst combat with the Summoner. And then the Ninja and the Oracle up here have bad compat with the Sacred and the Oracle down here. So yeah, so let's get started on this match. For the first battle, we're going to go to number 58, the second floor of the underground book storage. A lot of height here and everything, just all the units start up top. So that's what warrants it being a relatively small. It could be a medium, but Ice Brand Throne, but the damage split by the Taiju. And Berserk. Miss on the Ninja. Barrier going off on the Oracle. And then a Leaf Dance puts him in critical. So the team of Gold Diggers, the one with the 2 monsters, actually relies a lot on how everything goes off. There's a lot of status and everything else, and if they can get those to hit, their team's actually really confusing. We have a Charm Confuse unit. The Salamander actually only hits a Taiju and he damage splits. Hamido heals 80 on there. And then Rejuvenate brings back quite a bit more. Mimic Titan for 105. And hits his Summoner with the Charm Confusion. Critical there, but it'll heal itself up with the tree version of Chakra. Let's see what the Summoner does. We have a charge charges all over the place going off. Mimic Darabon on the Ninja hits and misses the Summoner. Paralyzed. Does that hit the Summoner? It does, so her summon will not go off. Asuna misses, so he's still confused and still charmed. Shake Off will take out the Ninja. wasted soft on that unit, and then healing up with Magic Spirit. Another Suna to go off on the Archer, and the Summoner running away, which can be bad because they're starting to group up. Measly hit on the Summoner, no auto potion trigger. And Mimic Titan on both female units. Takes out the Summoner, damages the Oracle for a little bit. And Phoenix down on that Summoner. So we got a Confusion Song going off on the Summoner, which could be deadly because they don't really have a way. They do have a Suna, but that's the only way of breaking that without killing her. Going for the Resurrection of the Ninja though. And Threaten hits, so the Oracle's don't acted, and Rama will hit nothing. Mimic Titan though takes out the Summoner again. The Oracle still don't acted, so Summoner will come back with Phoenix down. And taken right out with the Staff Whack. So they're getting Heartache Strike hits for slow, so they're getting a lot of more procs off this round, which is really helping their team do what it's supposed to do. It's not, they're not busy like trying to recover themselves or anything like that. They're able to actually get the stop procs off and then go through and damage them with the Sacred. No innocent proc or anything, but 90 damage. And our Mimic Titan takes out the Archer, so now it's just down to the Oracle. And another Paralyze going off, so that the don't act, that will do it for the battle. She's just wedged there in the little corner, and this will do it. The Shake Off ends battle 1. So Gold Diggers take that one. We will go ahead and switch over to the large map for battle number 2. Hey everyone, welcome back for battle number 2 of match 3 in the Fovoham Division. We're at Mandalia Plains for our large map. Good old Mandalia Plains. So once again, like all of our large maps, we're going to have a lot of moving forward. There is a ninja in this map, so he will get there quite fast. Probably be able to throw something if he has throw. But just a lot of movement and everything else. So here comes the Ice Brand for 100. And a Shake Off right away. No Petrify. And a charge. And Barrier goes off on the Sacred. And more moving around and a lot of charges going off, which seems to be the status quo of this battle. Bear going off on the Sacred again, but he's in critical now. Cure hits for 93. Michelnier takes him back down to critical. The Ninja does take him out, so they are without their Sacred now. Spirit of Life does hit him though, so he's back. And it's actually a really good use of the Taiju having him as their main healer and resurrector, because he has high AoE in his heals and resurrections. It's almost like an instantaneous fairy or Moogle. 2 don't acts on 2 charging units, so that renders them a little useless. Sacred is back down now. And Barrier goes off on the Oracle after the hit for 180. Don't act off the Oracle and back, and actually misses the Sacred, so wasted turn, and two charges going off, one on the tree and then one on the Oracle casting. Heartache Strike causes the archer to be berserked. Paralyzed goes off first and hits. So once again, the Oracle don't acted. The archer now going to be hitting for a little bit more because of his berserk status. Spirit of Life, does it hit either? No, it doesn't. So another wasted turn of sandbagging. Really bad RNG for Hart Hunt again. So just a lot of small damage right now. Salamander hitting the Taiju. And no damage split either. So really no good RNG values coming the way of Hart Hunt. That will take out their only form of resurrection. So now it's just a matter of time before they get up there and take out the mediator. Mimic Darabon misses. And 180 a barrier, but that's not going to matter much because the next hit will take her out. So that will do it for battle number 2 for match 3. So we'll go ahead, switch over to the medium map, and join you all back here. Welcome back, everyone. We are now in Arena. Interesting map just because of how the breakup of the units is. Rather than grouped in 4, they're 2 and 2 right now. Ice Brand hits the mediator, and Mimic Titan going off. Not a lot of this is also an interesting map because there isn't really any land terrain to have to deal with. It's just all flat land, so there won't be any hindrance or any need of jump or anything like that. Few charges setting up. Sleep from the Heartache Strike hits, or the Don't Act from the Heartache Strike hits. Confusion on the Oracle. Mjolnir hits a Sacred, but Shake Off triggers Auto Potion. No Petrify proc. And now we have the Charmed Oracle as well. So we'll see what does she. She's charging something with that Confuse. I didn't catch what that was. And her Mjolnir on the Sacred. And she's out of range to do anything. So Suna actually cures the Confusion and the Charm. How? That's kind of weird, but it's the charmed unit trying to heal the other unit and ended up healing herself. Summoner went down to critical, out of critical with the Auto Potion though. A miss on the Heartache Strike, and just a normal attack there. Taishu's really weird, not doing much of anything. Petrify looking to go off on it, which was its bane in the first match for Gold Diggers. All those Petrifies that went off. The Sacred is now gone, and Paralyze misses the Summoner, but hits the Marksman. No Mjolnir, because there's no Sacred anymore. And Petrify hits the Taiju again. So they're without both their monsters now. It's just up to the Mediator and the Oracle. Chakra healing up his units. And just another normal gun attack. Petrify on the Oracle now. Full life going off, and does it hit? Yes, it brings the Sacred back, so that helps. Don't act removed from the marksman with stigma magic. Does Petrify go off? No, it doesn't. So, a little benefit there, not losing another unit to Petrify. 140 to each of them. Summoner heals herself again. Getting some good hits with that stigma magic. Or that auto potion. Sacred's charmed now, which will cause even more difficulties because he's the hardest hitter of that team, and now he's down. Luckily, he's barriered so that gunshot didn't do as much. Double hit on the Oracle. Auto potion removes basically one of those hits. Another spell from the Oracle. Some paralysis going off. Does it hit either of those units? Misses the ninja. Hits the summoner. Mimic Titan on 2 of the units. Puts the summoner on critical and no auto potion this time. A miss on the Heartache Strike. So that actually helps because they don't have to waste a turn. Bringing him back. Summoner's gone, but it's really up to just the Mediator and the Sacred to bring all those units down, and it's just, are they gonna be able to do it? The Sacred probably would have wanted to go for the mid-charge there, but saw that it could take a unit out, so it decided to go that way. Berserk, maybe not the best. Oh, Rejuvenate actually backfires because none of her units were there, so that actually benefited. Don't act on the marksman, and now he's Berserk, so he's just gonna destroy, but she brings it all back with HP Restore. Spell Absorb. Just to recover her MP. His barrier goes off. Heartache Strike. Hits for Confusion, so that's even bigger. Because we don't know which way he's going to go with his hits, or he won't do anything at all. Life to bring back the summoner. Oh, that's why he didn't do anything. No silence, so no benefit from the Echo Grass. She heals up with the crystal. Heartache Strike. Don't acted. An explosion hits him, but he still don't acted, and he will be taken out with that. So the Gold Diggers do still have a chance. Life to hit the marksman brings him back. And now the Oracle's confused. Summoner's taken out with one of the Sacred's hits. Stunning Strike. Life again. Really, it looks like it's just gonna be a lot of sandbagging, and it's up to a missed life or something. I mean, the Don't Act's gonna be huge because now that Sacred is Berserk, so he's gonna stay close, but he won't be able to do anything for a little bit. Don't Act again on the marksman. Mjolnir hits for 199, and here comes a poke or Spell Absorb. It's going to be taking more MP away from him. And the Don't Act doesn't really allow anything. Another Mjolnir coming. Confusion actually hits him for another Don't Act. So, once again, can't really be doing much. And the Stop proc on the Don't Acted unit makes matters even worse. And Petrified. Can that Sacred take on any more statuses? So we have a confused or Mediator trying to do everything. And it's just a matter of time now. She's not gonna... Does Petrify end it? Petrify does end it. So it ends on 3 petrified units. So the Orbonne Covenant actually takes 2 out of 3 against the Gold Diggers. We'll catch you all for the next match in the Fovoham Division. Hey everyone, welcome back to match 4 of the Fovoham Division. This match is going to be between Seraphic Darkfire, run by Anima 0, and Team Newbiez, run by Silentkaster. I have noticed that the past few videos I haven't actually been given the colors. Seraphic Darkfire will be in black, Newbiez will be in green. Let's take a look at the units. For Seraphic Darkfire, we have Captain Rex the Monk with punch art and battle skill with attack up, another one of those attack up monks. We have Anima the Mediator with talk skill and precision, another tanky unit with HP restore and equip armor. We have Liet the Oracle with yin yang and white magic. And we have Minerva the Geomancer with elemental and item. For Team Newbiez, we have Dancing Queen the Dancer, who also has steel and I believe just steel heart. Yes. We have Captain Planet the Monk with punch art and elemental with concentrate. We have Heartbreaker the Marksman, which has attack up, precision, and item. And we have Magic Lady the Oracle with yin yang magic and white magic with short charge as well. Once again, one of those status and white magics in a very short amount of time. Some interesting notes about Zodiac. These two male units actually have worse compatibility with Captain Rex. There's some good compats between the Mediator, the Geomancer, and this Oracle. And this Dancer actually has good combat with the Monk and the Mediator, which may come into play when using her Steel Heart abilities on the two males. So that could come into play with them. So we're going to start out by going to map 94, which is the broken down shed, the stone building. And this is for our small map. So once again we have Seraphic Darkfire in the black, Newbiez in the green. And Dancing Queen starts off dancing and moves forward, which, once again, just one of those weird AI tendencies to move towards the battle even though she is dancing and should stay back. Oracle going for Paralyze. Sleep on the Dancer, so none of her dances are going to go off right now. Geomancer for card model, no Petrify procs off that. Paralyze redirected, and don't axe both of them. Is there a Paralyze on those two units? Yes there is, so the entire team of the Newbiez is either sleep or don't acted. Wave Fist takes out the Dancer, that attack up, really causing a lot of damage. The one don't acted unit there runs back, but carve model, any Petrify procs? 3 Petrify procs, that ends it. Wow. Amazing proc status for Team Seraphic Darkfire just to take that one really quick. Welcome back to Battle 2. We're going to be in Valkyries, which is one of the parts of the deep dungeon. Very large map just because of the slithering scope of the land. So we got the Dancer doing her thing, and that will actually be able to go off quite a bit. One big benefit for Seraphic Darkfire is the fact that Newbiez did not get the upper level. So that actually prevents the marksman from doing a lot of damage. Got a poison and a dark out of the Nameless Dance, and cured the poison already. So just a lot of movement up, and a Petrify trying to go off on the Geomancer, and it misses. Heartache Slight hits for confusion on the Oracle. Sandstorm removes the confusion. No darkness proc. Nameless Dance off again. What do we get this time? Silence, poison, and darkness. Paralyze hits, so she's don't acted, so she's actually going to retreat a little bit. And just a lot more moving up. Another Nameless Dance. Confusion, poison on the poisoned unit, so that won't matter. Revive, waste of a turn. The retreat by the AI. Heartache Strike hits for don't act, so she won't be able to do any more Nameless Dances. The Geomancer actually moving into place for Asuna, so it can actually hit all three. And it removes all their statuses, so very good use there. Chakra to recover, so really almost back to where we are, just with a few statuses. Surprised he didn't use Stigma Magic there just to heal. Sandstorm again. No blinds. Counter Flood. No Petrify. Don't act is off the Oracle. So she'll move back in place to throw some of her procs around. Time Strike is guarded, so nothing doing there. And the Wave Fist for 112. Counter Flood. Just measly. Don't act to go off on the Oracle. Still dancing around with the Nameless Dance. Don't act hits. So just a lot of very little damage and a lot of procs going off early on. Local Quake takes out the Monk. That's about the only form of damage being done right now. Nameless Dance. Two Confusions, which can be big because it's two of their heaviest hitters. The Time Strike does knock him out of confusion though, which is big. Wave Fist guarded, so no damage there. Still dancing around. Revive on the Monk looking to hit. A confusion again on the Monk, so with full life hitting, it's really a 4 on 2 and then 2.5. But the Monk inexplicably knocks both of them out of confusion. Luckily they were able to take the Geomancer out, which has been their big damage dealer. Nameless Dance again. Poison on the Oracle. Not the worst. Paralyzed. Must have been confused or something, because that was a weird use to use it on the dead unit. Spell Absorb to get some of the MP that she originally stole back. And then another Nameless Dance going off. So, really the large map, these Nameless Dances have really been working out for Team Newbiez. On the small map, it's just there's not a lot of chance for them to get any off before she gets in and before they get in and start doing damage to the dancer. But when she has the ability to get a lot of Nameless Dances off, they start accumulating. The Oracle is out, and the Geomancer back up. Poison on the poisoned unit, so once again, not really that it matters much. And she moves right in line for that Earth Slash. So, just more weird AI. Another nameless dance. Does any of them hit the last 2 units? Or last 3? Slow and darkness. Sleep on the dancer though, so that will take away her nameless dances for a little bit. Chakra healing himself up. And another life on the Geomancer. Asuna to bring back the dancer, and she's back from sleep. Full life on the Geomancer, so you're gonna have to worry about her again. Monk hits, and wow, 300 from the archer. So even though attack up's on the archer, it's still showing to attack up is still showing to be a big damage dealing support skill for this tournament. Counter Flood does not get a Petrify proc on it. We're gonna have a revive on the dancer, and then the marksman's gonna come in, and there goes the units. The dancer's back down though. And so it's just 2 on 2 now. Some more revives going off. The dancer and a phoenix down. Not really doing much though. Earth Slash will take the dancer back out. Monk counter floods. No darkness, even though it's already on. Another anti-sandbag move, and more sandbagging. So Phoenix down, and then we're gonna see a few more anti-sandbagging moves. The Earth Slash from the Monk takes out the dancer again. And still wait in place on the Oracle, and she'll once again die to the gunshot. Another revive. And another Phoenix down. So Steel Heart does charm the Monk, and that can actually really end the tide of the battle, because right there he takes out the Oracle, so it's just up to him, and they're gonna heal up and wait around until that Monk falls out of charm, and by then 2 of the units on his team will actually be out of commission completely. Even though he does Stigma Magic and removes the charm from himself. Poka Poka removes one of his attacks, so she's gonna look to just eat away. But you'll see probably 2 of his units crystallize fairly soon. Runs away. Poka Poka for another misses, so he doesn't lose another attack. But that's big with Petrify go off. No, it doesn't. That's actually big with his attack up and everything. They want to try to remove some of that attack power. Spin Fist. Guarded and only 91 damage, and he heals that rate up with the crystal. Counter for 117, so pretty much equal damage on each of them. Steel Heart misses. An attack up Time Strike looks like it's charging, and a poke for 230, so that Time Strike won't matter, and Newbies take round 2. So we'll go ahead and meet you guys back here for round 3. Welcome back to Battle 3 of Match 4 in the Fovoham Division. We're at the volcano, the very famous volcano. The only map with lava in it. And this was completely random that I picked this, so... got the dancer dancing and everyone moving around. And doing their own things, so... I'm not really sure if there will be a ton of sleep going off in the Oracle. I'm not sure there will be a ton of issue with the units and the lava or not. Because the units, some have float, some have teleport. Geomancers can stand on there. So, paralyze. Looking to go off, goes off on the monk and the marksman. So right now it's just the witch hunting dancer going on, which does kind of affect that team. Steelheart misses, and then he's gonna probably take her out with one. Oh, she actually stays up even though it was the attack up monk. Archael going in for Heartache Strike and berserks the dancer. So that could be interesting. The Geomancer going for Lava Ball, taking out the monk. Death Sentence on the monk, so now the dancer is going to ignore him. Sleep unit gets donacted. The trap is actually guarded, oddly enough. The dancer's out, so yeah, Team Seraphic Darkfire off to early lead on this. Wakes the donacted unit up, but that won't really make much difference because she still can't do anything. Local Quake kills her, so no need for Petrify proc. The marksman is donacted once again, and it's a 4-on-1 now. And because he's donacted, he can't resurrect anyone. The whack from the staff for 32. Lava Ball, and that's quick takedown by Anima 0 Seraphic Darkfire. So Anima 0, you take this 2-1. Good game, guys, and we will see everyone around for the next division.